You might have heard Bitcoin transactions take too long, fees are too high, you can't buy coffee with Bitcoin. These are criticisms that people throw at Bitcoin all the time. And honestly, they're right. Kind of. Bitcoin is the most decentralized, secure, and censorship-resistant money in the world, but for it to truly work as a global, everyday currency, it needs to handle millions of transactions per second, instantly and at almost no cost. This is exactly what the Lightning Network is designed to do. The Lightning Network is an open-source, second-layer protocol built on top of Bitcoin. Think of it as Bitcoin's high-speed express lane, allowing transactions to happen instantly for a fraction of a cent. Here's why that's important. Bitcoin is decentralized and incredibly secure, but that comes at a cost. Every transaction needs to be verified by thousands of nodes around the world. That means that Bitcoin can only process around 7 transactions per second. Compare that to Visa, which handles 65,000 transactions per second, and you can see the problem. Lightning fixes this by taking transactions off-chain. Instead of recording every transaction directly on the Bitcoin blockchain, Lightning allows 2 people to open a private payment channel, and they can send money back and forth instantly, and when they're done, only the final balance gets recorded on Bitcoin's main chain. This means that transactions settle instantly instead of waiting for confirmations. Fees are almost zero instead of a few dollars, and Bitcoin can now scale to millions of transactions per second, making it competitive with Visa, PayPal, and other payment networks. Lightning isn't just an idea, it's already being used by companies, wallets, and even entire countries. One of the biggest players embracing Lightning is Tether, USDT, the world's most used stablecoin. Tether recently integrated Lightning to make stablecoin transactions faster and cheaper, especially in countries where people rely on stablecoins to escape inflation. An interesting use of Lightning is in the decentralized social media platform Nostr, where users can zap posts they like, which is a way of sending satoshis or fractions of a Bitcoin to the user that posted the content. Lightning is growing fast. As of March 2025, the Lightning Network has over 11,900 active nodes and 84,500 payment channels, with a total capacity of more than 4,500 Bitcoin. And that number is increasing every day. Countries like El Salvador are already using Lightning for Bitcoin payments nationwide, and major exchanges like Binance and Kraken have added Lightning support. This isn't just a small upgrade, it's the key to making Bitcoin usable for billions of people. But Lightning isn't perfect yet. One challenge is liquidity. Since transactions happen through payment channels, the network needs enough liquidity to route payments efficiently. If a channel doesn't have enough funds, transactions might fail or take longer than expected, although this is rare as 99.9% of transactions are successful as of 2025. Another challenge is ease of use. Right now, setting up a Lightning network and managing channels can be confusing for beginners, but just like how the internet became easier to use over time, Lightning wallets are getting simpler and more user-friendly. Despite these hurdles, Lightning is improving quickly. Lightning isn't just competing with traditional payment systems though, it has the potential to replace them entirely. Visa and MasterCard take a cut of every transaction, charging merchants up to 3% in fees. Lightning transactions cost almost nothing and settle instantly, making it a superior payment system for businesses. With Visa, a bank or government can block your transaction, freeze your funds, or track your spending. With Lightning, no one can stop your payments. You can send Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere, instantly, with no middleman, no permission, and no censorship. This isn't just an upgrade to Bitcoin, it's an upgrade to the entire financial system. For Bitcoin to replace the existing financial system, it has to be fast and easy as using cash or a credit card. That's what Lightning is doing. It's already being used by companies, merchants, and entire nations. So the next time someone tells you Bitcoin is too slow or you can't use it for everyday payments, well, you know better. Bitcoin, powered by the Lightning Network, is the future of money, and it's happening right now. Thanks for watching.